Hey guys, it's Drew, and I find myself not doing a video I ever wanted to do, but now it's time to just say pure honesty. I'm not gonna lie because there's no point in lying anymore because we just want this all to end. Again, I will not be lying, and if there's a part where I don't have evidence, don't worry because that's not the only part, because I also have a lot of evidence and a lot of stuff. Judging by the title, you know what we're gonna be doing today. So his name is Huntershortsvr, and we're gonna start with what actually happened. So McCheesy, which is no longer a YouTuber, is he was a YouTuber and then he made a mistake and made up for it, and he said sorry to the people he admitted that it was him who did it. He didn't lie about not doing it, and he genuinely said sorry to all the people he could. And it's now our time to give maturity and give him another chance. But what happened is Hunter Shorts VR does not want to give that to him. What truly happened is Hunter Shorts VR came out with a video called McCheesy and the Truth, and it's not the full truth to be honest. And before that video even started, Hunter Shorts was being really uncomfortable with McCheesy's server members. Astro VR, can you come in? Astro VR is someone who is really like pressured by Hunter. Astro, you can come in and say what happened.
So the story is, I was in Jimmy's home like normally. I was just in Jimmy's
Which
home,
is voice chat and McCheesy's server. Go on.
and then I was just wanting to wait for people to talk to me. I was like trying to wait for people to like join and I could talk to. I thought Jim himself wouldn't join, but I don't think so. He was probably sleeping or something. 'Cause it was like I think it was like 1 in the morning. I forgot, or 12 in the morning. But yeah, and then out of nowhere, some person named Hunter Shorts VR came out of nowhere and like this. He just joined the Discord randomly.
And may I
I don't
say, no one knew. Like we knew who Hunter Shorts VR was. He was just a regular content creator, but we didn't know about him getting involved with the situation yet. Go on.
So I didn't even know who was he, cause like I thought he was just a YouTuber, like, cause everyone's name is like my name Astro VR. Of course, everyone that is like, kind of like a content creator of VR mostly has like VR content. That's why they have VR in their name. And speaking about Hunter VR being in the Discord server, I'll talk about more about it later. But he asked me questions about the situation about McCheesy, which I do not like anymore. That situation was gone. We talked about it like I think like last month. McCheesy, everyone else in the Discord server, everyone's stopped talking about it. And then Hunter Source came out of nowhere, just talking about the situation, and I still haven't added. I said, "Why did you tell me those questions?" And then he said, "I just want to know about the situation." Oh, really?
All
Then
right.
why?
Thank you. Sorry. Finish your sentence.
Um, like then, in the last video, of course, I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Um, I said like about like what I saw him at. I said, "Why did you ask me this question?" He said, "Oh, I don't want to know about the situation." You made a whole video about McCheesy exposing him. You were exposing McCheesy. You
All
made a
right.
whole
You
video
finished?
about it.
You finished?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So what
Wanted
we've
to mute.
already heard about Astro. Also, I wanna come show you that we have Young Slime with us. He's a content creator as well. You guys should go support him. He's a really good content creator. As you can see, he got his art hat. He's gonna be helping me out today, and we're just really trying to cover what actually happened. Okay. So, but at this time, on the screen, you could see a YouTuber named That Guy Plays, and he's a VR content creator. And on the screen, it says August 29th, which is when he did a video with Hunter Schwartz VR, and it was a video about him meeting him. But they made a few more videos together, therefore they've already created a bond. Like I can tell they've created maybe a bond, maybe a friendship. I don't want to put a label on it because I don't really know how that actually happened, but I can tell they had like some sort of bond. And when Hunter introduced his video, he was saying, we have a special guest, and he was acting like this guy was new, but we've seen before on that guy plays YouTube channel that they've already met before and they're like probably have a bond. Therefore, it's like not no, they're probably friends try to take away McCheesy, like try to pressure him. So it's not true where Huntershortsvr just met that guy plays because as you can see they've already met. And the video was about 18 minutes and only some parts, I'm telling you right now, only some parts were true and some parts were not. And the Banana Boy AC has already made a video, and Hunter Shorts made a video on that saying where Banana Boy was actually wrong. But there were 10 reasons in total why. I'm just gonna try to pull it up while I'm talking, where uh Hunter Shorts VR actually is in the wrong and he's blaming us for it. I'm pulling it up right now. I want you guys to get ready because we have a big time to talk. Me and Young
Alright,
Slime will explain this first one.
alright, let me
Okay.
talk about it.
All right. Yeah. Young Slime, go ahead.
Alright,
Go
so
ahead.
Hunter is a content creator, but like he likes to like he has 6K subs, but he's lying to his fans. You didn't know that, did you? No, because most of his answers were fake. I have Nick Cheesy's written down his notes right here. I'll put it up. Right?
Well, I'll put it up.
So so
Yeah.
when I saw those notes, I got pissed because bro, you're flying to all your fans. And first of all, you didn't get all the evidence. We have all the evidence. If we could literally get Jimmy in here and we could literally explain it, and he would explain it better than me. I'm telling you. He has more
But
evidence than me.
unfortunately, what Hunter has done has really burdened McCheesy and really burdened Jimmy as well. Therefore, they can't really join us anymore and they just want to create peace, but we just want to make sure you guys know what actually happened. Let's we're going to go through this by really important to what actually happened. No, well, like really important to the smallest parts. Let's start with the underage part. So, I know this has been wrong order, but I'm just going to go in like the order I feel you guys should hear. Number 1, you need to be over 13 or 13 and over to have Discord, and some members in his server are under that. And I understand he wants people in his server to have fun even if they're under 13, which is really nice, but something you're missing out, Hunter, which you made in your response video, is you can get in trouble. I'm sorry to say this, but you can get in trouble for having underage people in your server. You could
Yup.
see right here on this poll right there, you can get in trouble, and I know you might have accused McCheesy for not wanting people under 13 to have fun because you think your Discord server is fun. That's your belief. I'm not trying to be offensive here. Um, the thing is, like, Discord is kind of like a rough place, and the only reason
Yeah.
TOS says 13 is because sometimes there's gonna be stuff that people don't want to see. And yes, we do believe that people under 13 should have fun, but just not from Discord, okay? Let's just wait for them to
Yeah.
mature a little because the stuff they can really see on Discord is really hard to see.
Alright, let
So
me
that's
talk.
why they wait till 13. And again, on the poll right here, there's a lot of people underaged. Hunter, it's really important to keep your server with the right age. I want to go to Jimmy. Jimmy was McCheesy's, or used to be, like, no, because they're still friends, really good friend, like, really good friend. And really, Jimmy was like a friend of McCheesy's, so they would always do videos together, and the fans loved it. For example, I don't want to make fun of these guys. These guys are amazing. Giggles and Willie, they're amazing content creators, but they work
Yeah.
together. And Jimmy's kind of like Willie, like he's not in the name, but he really helps out a lot and like is a core part of the channel. Hunter accused McCheesy of paying Jimmy to be in the channel and is now admitting that Jimmy was not paid, but the thing is, he said,
He
yeah,
okay. So McCheesy's 14, and Jimmy is like he's chill, whatever. But he thinks that Cheesy paid Jimmy when McCheesy is 14 when he's unemployed. How is he supposed to? He doesn't have that money. He doesn't have enough money to pay him. And if he
and
was
not
ever to
unemployed,
pay him,
yeah, not unemployed in a bad way, as in like he still is in his youth. It's not like he's paying Jimmy like $10,000 a month. No, they're just
Exactly.
bonding.
Yeah, like Jimmy's helping out McCheesy, and like look how many subscribers he has now. He had 4K, and since all of this stuff happened with Hunter, all of that is crushed. Like, bro,
It's all
you
gone.
didn't have to bring that in when we already covered it off. We put it under
And
the
may
rug.
I say, sorry, we're
Yeah,
just
you're
trying
good.
to get this chop chop. Jimmy, the situation with Jimmy, like the rumors of that, Hunter admitted that Jimmy is not being paid at this point, and Hunter's only response to that is saying that I only found out that Jimmy wasn't getting paid after I uploaded the video, but refuses to make any changes to the video, especially during that part. So, Hunter, I know you know that Jimmy is not being paid, but it would be best if you make that change because it's telling the wrong thing. Next, let's go into uh
So
when he says in the beginning of his response video, he says he won't lie because of his religion. Okay, your religion, that's cool. That's your religion. That's like
yeah,
awesome. But
like if you support me,
all
like
you
if y'all
really
guys
said,
see my thing,
all you really said was your religion because no matter your religion, yeah, sometimes you make mistakes and you did make a lot of lies, especially during the Jimmy part. So I feel like you only said your religion, which is cool that you have religion. That's all you. But it's like you did lie, and
yeah,
it's okay for us to admit that sometimes we make mistakes. I make mistakes of my own, but sometimes you have to own up to them because all you just really said at the beginning was your religion. They didn't talk about the lying, okay? So I just want to get that straight. Young Slime, if you want to come in, we're gonna talk about the members in the Discord going into Michizi's Discord.
yeah. All right. So we're gonna be talking about the Discord for McCheese. Out of nowhere, Hunter just pops out, starts like inviting everybody in his server, right? Keep that in mind. Whenever he invites everybody, you know what that does, right? It basically kind of raids your server, and whenever you raid it, they keep threatening people, and nobody liked that.
They
And
really had
when
a like negative output to the server, and it was really like obvious that they didn't really want to be there for McJizzy. They just really wanted to be there to hate.
Yeah. So they wanted to hate there, and McCheesy started banning them. But some person will invite, and then they will on top of that invite, and that's when McCheesy had to end his server. And
Well,
yeah,
not really end, like close the joining for the server because it's been getting out of hand. May
yeah,
I
he
conclude this part by saying, Hunter, you did a really good job, and you saying like telling your Discord to stop, but in our defense, that didn't really help, and that just like things got even worse from there. But I feel like you could have done more. Like I thank you for making the message, but you could have done more and try to protect McGeezy's Discord more because you admitted yourself you don't want hate. Now let's go to the stuff going on in Hunter's server. Stuff on screen may be really weird, and if you do not want to see this, you might want to skip a few seconds. Here are some photos of stuff being said in Hunter's server. Yeah, I'm blurring them out because I don't want to let you guys like see all that. And may I say, for this part, I don't have proof, but if you guys can believe me, I really hope that you do. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine because we have more parts with more proof. I joined his code and just like talked to Hunter, trying to be chill with him,
but
and
can't
his
talk about.
entire life. Let me just say this part, then I'll leave you to be. And when I was in the code, everyone didn't really like me. They had a really negative output on me because they knew I was on McCheesy's side. But I did not interact with his fans. I just told them, can you please back away from me because I did not want to cause a harsh beef with Hunter. But it was obvious they were all mad at me. Like all of them were mad at me. And uh like Hunter was really trying to kick me. I get like that. He was doing that to me. I get you were trying to kick me because I might have been a bit annoying. But fans did really say hurtful stuff to me. One of them called me ugly. I'm not gonna point them out. They know who they are. And if you're watching this video, can you think about that? Hunter did not care, and I told him, "You see how your friends are all doing that. I'm not ignoring. I'm just ignoring it for you, and I'm just trying to be honest." He said, he did not really care about that. And then when he kicked me, like before he kicked me, I was talking about how you really need to explain the full story if you're gonna talk about this. He said they don't need to know the full story. Then I was kicked. Young slime, it's you can talk.
All right, yo. So I think yesterday, right? Yesterday we joined.
No, yeah, we
It
did at
was
different times
me.
though.
Okay, so it was me, Banana Boy. We were trying to like go talk to him, and for some reason he wasn't there, but his fans were. Wrap this up for me. So me and Banana Boy were in the code, and his code, because he said he was hosting the code, right? Whenever we did that, we went into his code. That everybody was like, I started playing the Meet the Grams music. He wasn't there, so I was like, okay, let me go find him. So when I'm walking, they would like, they calling me fat. They told me to hurt myself. They like gave me and Banana Boy death threats. So I was like, okay, that's not cool. So whenever I did that, I left and then I went to go join McCheesy back. And whenever I did that, they like Banana Boy comes back and he's like, well, they were making fun of you and I roasted them.
All right, guys. So now we're gonna have about two more points because we don't want to have an entire yap session. On the screen right now, you could see someone who was acting as McCheesy's fan and was hating on Hunter in McCheesy's Discord, but is no longer in McCheesy's Discord for that. Was said something bad about Hunter, but then in Hunter's server, as you can see on the screen right now, he was interacting with Hunter, and Hunter is forcing him to like support him and glaze him, which I do not really find the point of. And that's where Hunter got confused about um members being forced to glaze him. That's just where we're talking what we're talking about. We also want to talk about raiding. There was on screen again. Raids in his Discord server, but we're not deleted at all, and we're just left, and they're in some important channels, and it's supporting an act which is not really good, and it's like causing a loss of money. I think you know what I'm talking about. And at this point, uh, as we already showed you all the proof, again, me and Young Slime here, we're not trying to be in beef. We're just trying to let you guys know what actually happened. We're just trying to be honest. We're not being biased. We're not saying false accusations. Hunter, I guess you're probably gonna make a response that do you, but we're just trying to be honest. If you want to be a bit more like passive with us, you can just DM us and we'll talk this slowly. But we just don't want no more beef, and it's sad how McCheesy and Jimmy had to stop content creation to this situation. I really hope you guys think about this, and I want the hate to stop on McCheesy's old videos. Like the channel is wiped because of the hate, and I just really wanted you guys to know this full story. Is there anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um. So Hunter, if you're seeing this, just know this isn't cool. Just think about your allegations, and whenever you do that, you're just think up,
Sorry.
just think about the stuff that you've done to us. You made us lose a 4K channel when you have 6K. Be more mature about it. Stop lying
Okay.
and doing all of that.
Okay.
Please,
Before we
just
end it off,
think about it.
that person VR, you're probably also why that dude plays VR. I forgot the name already. I'm sorry. Uh, we know you already have a bond with Hunter, and in the video you were being kind of hateful towards Big Cheesy, and you said no hate. And in the beginning, you said, wait, funny videos to mimic. It's like trying to make fun of McCheesy. And although you guys might not like McCheesy when he was still content creator, you could just say that. But the problem is, you guys were like doing this and stuff. That was more of hate than like just saying you didn't like that because Hunter continued it, and like he said, oh yeah, funny, obviously being sarcastic. So just you could have said, "Oh no, I don't really like McCheesy." That's all you had to really say. We don't. We just want as like no hate as possible. I thank you guys so much for your time. I really guys you can help really help us stop the situation. And yeah, that's it. Bye.